What is up, everybody? We have Miss Michelle Bartlett, rock star agent with First Class Real Estate, and we're going to talk about what it's like to live in Navarre Beach. So let's get ready. Here we go. We've been trying to do this video for a little while, but about a month.
At least.
We are in Navarre Beach. We're sitting at the beginning of Navarre Beach Pier. The area is so awesome, right? And I wanted to do this with you because you are not from here, and I wanted to give your point of view originally, right? Yep. So I wanted to give your point of view because there's a lot of people. I mean, how many people now have we helped? Even your personal self, help from the YouTube channel. People that have moved here from Illinois, Ohio,
Indiana,
Alabama,
South Carolina.
It's awesome. So tell everybody that's watching this a little bit about yourself. Maybe what brought you here, what you like, and then we'll just start talking about the area and restaurants and love bugs and things like that. So.
Well, I've lived in the area about 4 years. The beach brought us here. My husband's job, it was displaced back where we was, and we always eventually wanted to
And that's
move.
from where?
From Illinois.
From Illinois.
I've been a real estate agent since...
Where in Illinois, though? Because I just think of Chicago. When I think of Illinois, I just think of Chicago.
Central Illinois. So I lived in Decatur.
Okay.
Of course, we had freezing rain, snow, all those wonderful things. And so we had the opportunity to move here about 4 years ago.
You love it?
I love it. We love the beach. We live about 8-10 minutes from the beach here.
And you live in Navarre?
I live in Navarre, yes.
Okay.
One thing's nice about being in Navarre is you're about 30-40 minutes either to Destin or to Pensacola. Gulf Breeze is right close to us, but there is so many nice restaurants.
So before we get into the entertainment side of things, I have a lot of people that always ask about schools, crime, things like that. Now, your daughter is a senior.
She's a senior at Navarre High School this year.
Okay.
She's a varsity cheerleader, by the way. Yes. But she started here freshman year, and so coming from where we was, there was probably 600 in the whole high school, and there's been now about over 2,000 probably in the whole high school. But I think it's kind of broadened her outlook on life. She's gotten a little bit of the southern hospitality feel. We moved here, and next thing I know, she was saying, "Yes, ma'am, yes, sir."
And it's not a bad thing.
No. I mean, it was a good change, most definitely. So.
Does she seem like she's entertained as a high school, high school individual?
Of course, a lot. They come to the beach quite a bit, especially on half days, days out of school. She has some friends that have jet skis, so of course they do that every so often. A lot of times they will either run to Pensacola or Destin, and that makes it nice because I said we're centrally located there.
I remember the one time they were going over to Destin to go to the outlets, right?
Yes. Yes.
Which is cool.
Yes. Nice outlet mall over there.
We're along the Panhandle here. You have just to go since we service from the Alabama border over to 30A, you have Orange Beach, and then you have Perdido Key, and then you got Pensacola Beach, and then you have Navarre Beach where we're at, and then you have Fort Walton Beach, Destin, 30A, that going on there. So along this strip, I mean, there's just miles and miles and miles of beautiful beaches.
Absolutely.
And fishing and things like that. Do you guys do any fishing, or do you do any?
I'm not a fisherman.
You're not a fisherman? Yeah.
No, we like to come. A lot of times on the weekends with our family, we love coming to the beach. Especially this last weekend, we were at the beach a lot. But primarily, that's what we enjoy the most: the beach and the water, swimming. And plus, the nice subdivision that we live in has a rec center that has indoor-outdoor pool. There's tennis there, basketball. So that's a nice feature for the subdivision that we live in, which is Holly by the Sea.
Okay.
Which is very popular here in Navarre.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit more about it, or?
Holly by the Sea, believe it or not, when I first moved here, it's so big that you literally can probably drive 15, 20 minutes and you're still in the subdivision. I've been told that it's like the second or third largest subdivision in Florida.
Wow.
And so I think I was told we have like 4,000 homes just in our subdivision, and it's continuing. They're continuing to build. It's continuing to grow. Plus, like I said, the other amenity is when you live in Holly by the Sea, you can go to the Holly by the Sea Rec Center.
Cool.
Which is nice.
You know, I love Navarre Beach. I love Navarre. You know, when I talk, I always try to find pros and cons of areas. You know, the only thing that I always talk about with Navarre when you get down here is, you know, there's no Target. So if you like Target, you have to go into Pensacola.
Mary Esther. That's
Mary
about
Esther.
20 minutes.
Okay. See, this is now we have a Navarre local that can correct me on my things.
That's right.
There's a post office here, things like that. But so there's Publix, Super Walmart. There's the one that's right down in Gulf Breeze, which isn't really far.
Well, we have a neighborhood Walmart. We also have a big Walmart that has everything, clothing, you know, the whole bit there. But then we have the neighborhood Walmart. Like I said, we have Publix, but then we also have a newly renovated Winn-Dixie that just opened a few months back. They totally remodeled all that.
There's Lowe's, right? That's down in Gulf Breeze,
yes,
right?
It's about 15, 20 minutes down the road.
15, 20 minutes. Entertainment-wise, yeah, that's one of the only things I always say about Navarre, is that you have to go down, outside of just your local restaurants and bars, you kind of probably have to go down to Pensacola Beach, right? Or maybe to like Destin or things like that to get more entertainment, nightlife. You know, we're sitting right here. We have a few restaurants and bars, you know, that's right here by the pier.
For the younger crowd, Juana's is a big hit.
Juana's, and that's a huge sand volleyball. That's probably along the Panhandle is probably, I think, one of the biggest sand volleyball places. They do huge. I mean, that's what Juana's is really known for, is the sand volleyball. So if you're a sand volleyball person, you got to check out Juana's.
Well, they also have a boat ramp, so a lot of people put their boats in right over there.
Right.
And then also I think they rent jet skis over there as well.
Right.
So, but Juana's is definitely popular. They have bands over there sometimes playing music, but the nightlife, most definitely Juana's.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, you know, and remember everybody, these are my opinions, our opinions. I love East Hill Barbecue, or East River. Maybe everybody doesn't. I think it's great. I've never had a bad meal there. And you know, when I was eating there before, now they have an awesome location right on the water. So if you like
beautiful,
it's beautiful.
Out back.
Yeah, you sit right on the water.
They have bands sometimes.
Bands, okay. And then there's the little restaurant bar across the street.
TC's Front Porch.
TC's Front Porch. Okay, I've never been there. What's that about?
Oh, they have just various things. I mean, you can pretty much get everything. They have a wonderful breakfast there, but I mean, they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Makes it kind of nice because it almost looks like it used to be a garage, because then they have like a little bar area. Yeah, they kind of open up, and so you can kind of sit out there and you have a view across the street of the water. So that's really nice.
Neat.
We have Johnny Houston's.
Okay.
Down the road.
And what is that?
That's kind of almost like a, not like
a Johnny Rockets or something?
Yeah, kind of like that. It's kind of, they got TVs everywhere, but I mean, it's a really
bar food, American food, you know, wings and stuff like that. Okay.
But right here by the beach, we forgot to mention that if you're seafood, Broussard's.
Right here. Yeah. Okay. And they got a Broussard's down in downtown Pensacola, and Broussard's is more. If it's the same Broussard's, is like Cajun.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you like
and you can also
Cajun food.
You can dine outside at Broussard's, so that makes it nice as well.
Let's talk about real estate. What's going on with the real estate market here? What are prices like? Can someone come out here in Navarre and, you know, $300,000 and find a house? I try to, whenever I am selling real estate, I like to be in the $1 million range. You know, Pensacola Beach, Navarre Beach, Navarre Beach houses, condos. So tell people, what if someone has $300,000, can they come here and find a house?
Most definitely, but as you know, right now the market's a little crazy right now, so there may be a little bit of competition, but most definitely. I'd say the average price of a house here, $250,000, $275,000.
Okay. So if anybody's watching this that's in the West Coast, they're in Ohio or Indiana or anywhere else, what would you tell them about the area and just what's your elevator, your pitch?
My pitch. If you like the beach, warm weather, southern hospitality, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to show you some pictures of the beach here in a little bit. But, I mean, it's a nice, quaint, small town. We do have vacationers, of course, but we love living here.
And there's employment. I mean, there's quite a bit of things that go along in Navarre. Now, I wonder what the amount of people are that live here that maybe drive into Pensacola to work, or maybe in a Fort Walton Beach or anything like that.
I would say probably a lot
quite
of
a
people.
few.
Yes, and plus we have a lot of military people that live in Navarre, because we also have was that Hobart Field?
Hobart and Ekelund, and
that's not that far away.
That aren't. Yep, exactly.
So that's a nice commute. Plus they're close to the beach, and
And so if anybody wanted to get information on Navarre, how would they get a hold of you?
Well, of course, they can call me on my cell phone, 217-433-6422, or michelle.bartlett@firstclassagents.com.
And also, I want to say something. So it is 3 o'clock, right?
Probably.
And, I always get a lot of people talk about the heat, right? So it's September 9th. And I mean, we're in black shirts. It's doable, right?
It's very pleasant out here. It's very nice. There's a little bit of a breeze, but
you can feel the sun. But people, it's so hot and this and that. See, I'm from the desert, so I don't even want to hear it, right? So, but anyways, I totally squirrel off and go in a different direction sometimes, So, hey, listen, thank you so much for watching. If there's anything that we could do, First Class Real Estate, we would love to help you. We have a phenomenal team. So if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, if you have questions, if you're going to vacation here and you just want to maybe get an idea of a restaurant to go to, hit us up. You can call me, text us. Yep, send the pigeon carrier. So we just want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, press the little bell. We're bringing out videos every week. And hey, we really appreciate you guys. Have a good one.